Never. Second eyes
Canada. What's with Canada? We got great big cities, but a lot of trees and rocks. Yeah, the winter's cold.
Welcome to the channel. I'm Gerald, and this is Trekking with Taz. Today we will be snowshoeing up to Berg Lake on the Mount Robson Berg Lake Trail. For those that have never been before, there's lots of treasures to check out on the Berg Lake Trail, and we will check out some of them that we haven't checked out in the wintertime before. At the top of the list will be Berg Glacier on Berg Lake. We will get up close and personal with it. It was a little slushy close to the lake, probably from the weight of the glacier pushing on the ice and water coming up, but we chose not to get over too close and end up being wet. Second place that was really high on the list was Emperor Falls. If you've ever seen it in the summer, it's huge and just boils. So really wanted to have a look at what it looks like in the winter, just to see the other side of it once things start to freeze up and the water slows down a little. On the trip up Valley of 1,000 Falls, there's some nice falls to check out too along the way, which we took the time to stop and look over too. There is a new trail from Kinney Lake up to Whitehorn, so we were able to actually check that trail out and see what it's like. It's got a good climb up through the canyon on the river there, but they've done a great job on that trail. If you choose to go up there, you should be avalanche wary. That is avalanche country. Not a lot of snow right now, so no real concern while we were there, but we were carrying all our gear. We had shovels, probes, and beacons. As many people know, Kinney Lake is always beautiful to see, but if you want to go past Kinney and see some of the other stuff, you need to give yourself lots of time and be sure your fitness level is up to the challenge. It's a good 20 kilometers from the trailhead up to the chalet on Berg Lake. As well, there is no cell service in there, so suggest everybody brings some sort of satellite responder or to be able to get a hold of people in InReach or Zolios. Okay, let's have a look at the world famous Berg Lake Trail. Mark and I are at the Mount Robson trailhead. The plan is to get up to Berg Lake and spend a couple of nights. We'll see how that goes for us. Looks like a bunch of other people up there already. Either that or they're sleeping in their vehicles. So that's strange. You don't usually see that. See how it goes. The river is pretty low, not much water in it, so any crossings up above should be reasonable. We're just about into the slide area. It's so far in you can't see nothing, but it's early. Hopefully it burns off later. Hopefully we get some clear sky. We're up to that little canyon now. Trail, there's not a lot of snow, not a lot of water. The trail's well packed and lots of people in, and some in there now. We'll see how that goes when we get there. You can see back to resplendent a little bit now, so starting to lift a little bit, but not great. Our first destination of note is the Kinney Lake Bridge. Always. So here we are. Can't see much in the mountains, but that's okay. The lake's over there. Looks frozen, which is good because we want to cross it if we can. So, yeah. Here we go. Just backing out to Kinney Lake. You can see the shelter up there. That's our next destination of note.
We just have to find a place across the lake here that looks safe. We seem to be the first people that have been out on the ice, so we're being ginger. Should be fine. Had 8 to 10 inches of ice on the lake I was ice fishing on a few weeks back. So, but you never know. I'm gonna watch for springs and stuff. But we're a ways out now, so probably a quarter of the way across. I think if we were going to run into trouble, we would have by now, but we'll see. We are locked in on the next point of interest, just over Mark's shoulder there, the shelter, and we're likely 5 minutes from it. So we'll have the first, 7.5 kilometers done. It's going really good. Still a ways to go to Berg Lake, but hey, making headway. We have arrived at the shelter. Probably have a little drink, something to eat, and then carry on to Whitehorn. Something like that. Still lots of cloud down on the lake and over the mountains. Someone else camped here at Kinney. They got Christmas decorations up, so nobody's been here for a little bit. Not sure where they're at now. Off touring somewhere. So our next point of interest is Whitehorn Campground and the Park Ranger Cabin. Here we go. We're off. We usually have to be a little careful crossing this so we don't get in any water too deep, but no water this year. This is easy. Love it. And here's a bridge. So now the new trail goes off to the right as opposed to the old one went up across Whitehorn slide there. So we'll see what this new trail is like. Okay, we're on the new trail to Whitehorn. Now you can see a nice little bridge here. It's first time on here for both of us, so it's all new. We'll have a better idea what it's like after it's all over. But so far, saves going up on that ridge up over there. At this point, I don't know what we have to deal with further on, and I don't know how long it is, but soon enough. Sky's opening up a little bit behind us, so maybe by this afternoon we'll have a bit of a view. We'll see. But this new trail is, this first part of it is pretty nice. Nice and flat. So we'll see what it's like once we get down by the canyon here. Looks like we're finally over the top on this trail. Fairly good climb to get up here above the canyon, but that was to be expected. I think it's fairly similar to the trail on the other side. Just I think it's safer now from avalanches and stuff. But yeah, we're at the top of it now, so we should be dropping down to Whitehorn soon enough. Sky's clearing up a little back there, starting to see some of those peaks. We're in along the canyon on the Robson here. We're not too far from Whitehorn anymore. I wouldn't think. I don't know this trail, but it shouldn't be far. Here we are at Whitehorn. We'll have a little drink and a snack here, and then start our long ascent up to Berg Lake. Whew. It's still clouded in pretty good back here. So we're in behind the warden's cabin. Now there's this bridge here, never used to be there. Oh, not really sure if the trail goes on from there or back up in here. we'll figure that out shortly. Thinking maybe back up this way. Yeah. Here we are at the warden's cabin. Just gonna sit on the deck here, have a snack, and then carry on. Nice to made it this far.
What's that?
We're on the other side now behind the ranger's cabin on their new trail. Goes in along this rock bluff. Doesn't appear that there's been many people up here this year yet. And there's just nobody in front of us. So if we get there, we'll have it all to ourselves. The trail seemed to just end on us there, so we're just making tracks back down to the river, find a place to cross. Not sure if the trail is completed through this part yet or not, and we just missed it, but this is what we're doing. Yeah, you can see Whitehorn and the bridge down there, making our way up here. We'll see what happens when we get to where we need to cross, see what's there. So it appears we did miss the trail because there's a bridge over there, so obviously the trail goes up over the shoulder there, comes down across the bridge, but I don't think we're going to worry about that too terribly much. We're already over here. We'll go find the trail. I made it up to the first set of falls, and that's how well you can see them. But, hopefully you can see them if you go. Oh, she's a climb here. There they are. Whew. Next set of falls, White Falls. At the next viewpoint, Falls of the Pool. Okay, Falls of the Pools. Have a look at them. Ooh. There she be in the wintertime. This little old bridge, she's still here and still functioning. Whew. I would have thought by now that this one would have had to be replaced. But it's not. We made it to the Emperor Falls Trail, but we're going to leave it till tomorrow and continue on with our trek into Berg Lake. Oh, a little tired out already, and a ways to go. And the last steep climb up to the flats. We're just about there. Whew. Big day. There's a little view of Robson through the trees. We are right up there now. Should get some better views shortly here once we get out in the open a bit. Yeah, I didn't get down here quick enough to where it was open. Clouds come in and engulfed it, but they'll come and go. We'll get another look later. But you can see there we are. We're up here. We're at Emperor Falls campground. Just making our way along, but it's really, really pretty right now. The light's really good. We got to get way down around that corner. Here goes. Moving down the valley here. It's soft, kind of slippery snow. But we're making it. We should make it to Berg before dark, I would think. We'll see how the rest of this trail goes. We are busting around now to Berg Lake. Might not be able to differentiate it from the ground over there, but because of snow and stuff, but there's the glacier coming down, so kind of within sight. Let's get on the rise in that land to be able to see it. Whew. Good stuff. Hargreaves Lake up there. And look out right in front of us. You climb that gravel bank and that treed little hump in behind it. So look out over Hargreaves Lake. We're set up in the chalet. That's where I'm going to sleep. Met another fellow up here, Sergio. He's set up in here, and there's Mark's over there. We're just having a visit now before bedtime. First thing, but it's early. And the mountain was open when we got up, but I didn't get any video of it then. But it's looks like snow and cloud, and so we'll see how our day goes. We're going to go a little bit up the valley for a while and then work our way down and see how things go. So start of day 2. There's the chalet, Mount Robson. Hoping it would be open, but it isn't. And we're gonna head up a little ways. If there's no view, we'll start heading out. There's chalet back there against the hill. We're gonna go up towards Robson Pass, but it's just, we won't be able to see anything. So we're gonna head over to Berg Glacier, touch the glacier. That's how we're gonna start our day. Closing in on Berg Glacier now. Probably the closest I'll ever get to it. Hoping to walk right over to it and touch it. One time only. That's the last look. As we got closer, there's some really soft spots on top. I'm sure it's just on top of the ice, but we're not going to take a chance. It's not necessary. We're going to move on down the lake and just be happy we got this close.
See how close we can get.
No, we're going to go closer, Mark says. Let's try it over a little further. Okay. Oh, closer to the glacier. We're getting soft again there. We are up close and personal now. Very pretty blue color. Goes to show you how big it really is. You don't really notice that from across the way. But it's pretty big. Last look back at the glacier. You see a bit of Mount Robson. A little bit closed in, but it's starting to open up a little bit. So hopefully by the time we get to Emperor Falls, we'll have some visibility. No guarantees, but we'll see. Well, this is our time up at Berg Lake. Just didn't get the views we were hoping for to do a little more exploring, but it was fun to get here anyway. Mount Robson. Yeah, we'll head down. Hopefully we get some views at Emperor Falls. And if not, it's all good. It's nice out here. Beauty. And about the base of Mount Robson, we're gonna climb up this little moraine to the Mist Lake below Mist Glacier, just because we can. Won't be nothing to see but a white lake, but we'll have done it anyway. Well, we're going to pass on going up to Mist Lake. Water getting down to it, and the ice on the edge that'll break. Just about guaranteed we'll end up getting wet. We're not going to get hurt or anything, but yeah, I don't think we want to get wet. So Robson's clearing up. We're starting to clear up a little bit. Not sure what that peak is back there, but it's clearing up too. It's gonna be better later.
Yeah, look over here. You can.
Yeah, it's starting to open up a little more all the time out in front of us. I think we might get lucky at Emperor Falls and get a good view. As we come down around the corner here, heading down this river flat, it's starting to open up. I feel really good that Emperor will be very visible. Robson's opening up. Just all the bad stuff's flowed into the other end now, so if y'all going away from us, we could be very fortunate down there. Nice little walk along the river valley here. Get over to Emperor Falls campground and then drop down to Emperor Falls. Go in there and enjoy that for a little while and then carry on from there. See where we end up today. Filling up our water bottles. Great fresh water here. Can't ask for better. What a pretty valley. We're down in the open. Robson is clouded in again a bit. And we're just headed back in the timber and then we'll head down the trail to Emperor Falls. Should only be about a half hour from here. Let's go do this. Sitting at Emperor Falls campground, looking back from where we come. Starting to break up really good that way, but not up the north where we were gonna go. It's very nice. Very wintry and snowy in here up at this level. And the trail's well packed from us using it yesterday, and then Sergio with his skis, so let's get going. Just coming out a little view of the river before it drops down to the falls. But it's a winter paradise in here right now. Really, really nice. The sun breaking out made our day for us. Too bad that north end of the valley is so socked in we couldn't look at it, but at least we get this. Look at the snow. Beauty. We are now coming to the downhill steps here to get down to Emperor Falls. And we're starting to get a view. It's spectacular, actually. Hopefully you can see it with the GoPro. But we'll get better views, so we'll get some more coming up. Emperor Falls trailhead. Doffed our packs, and Sergio must have gone in there. His pack's there, so we'll see him in there. So if you've never seen Emperor Falls before or any pictures of it, you're in for a treat. It's really nice. So we'll be there shortly. Not very far down here. Here we go. We're breaking out to it. Totally different in the wintertime, but still really, really cool. Look at that. Ah. I have to try when I put the video together and find some summer pictures to put on beside it. You can see both. And Mount Robson up there. Closing in on it now. Down the valley, and around the peaks around us. Beauty spot. Okay, we're on our way out of here. So long, Emperor Falls, Mount Robson. We head back up, don our packs, and carry on our way. Well, there's where we were about 10 minutes ago or so, maybe less. Emperor Falls. So, view from across the gully. And now, headed on down to Whitehorn. So down a little further, there's Emperor Falls. Mount Robson above it, majestic. And a long trail down. Mark's going to test out the bridge here. We know it's good, we've been across it. Quite the little bridge. Much better lighting today. So I'm going to try and get a little video today of the falls of the pool. Not sure. A little better today. A little different perspective. Move down the fence a little bit so you can see both pools. Pretty cool. Mount Robson above it. Back to White Falls. She looks like today. What's that? Hey buddy, I got a goat up here. We saw the tracks and the droppings. Well, there's the goat. Interesting. I don't know if you can see it, but doing the best I can to try and get some video of it.
Hard to see through these trees.
Hands up, there's 3 goats.
They're there.
Mount Robson, one coming a little bit our way. Having a look at us. How cool is that?
Pretty wild.
Huh. Good thing we come out today when we did. Fun, fun, fun. Just leaving Whitehorn. Stop and have a snack. We'll just go past the Whitehorn Bridge and then we'll grab the new trail back over to Kinney. Have a little look up there, the snowfields. So we're gone. Be nice up there. Now, let's go do this. We're down onto Kinney Flats again. Lake's just ahead there. Oh, things are going really good. Probably take it right on out of here today rather than set up a camp at Kinney and then sit there for 6 hours waiting for it's time to go to bed. We'll probably take her right out. Not a whole lot to do around here that we haven't already done, so we just couldn't do what we wanted up the top. Weather wasn't on our side, so we just enjoy the day. Not sure if you can see down that far with the GoPro, but someone's crossing the lake. I think it's probably Sergio.
2 people.
Oh, is there 2? Okay. And they don't know. So we're just about at the lake. Here we are saying bye to Whitehorn, Kinney Flats, working our way down Kinney Lake, making our way back to the vehicle today. We were fortunate in the middle of the day to get a little bit of sunshine, get some views. We're gone now, it's not so nice now, but we were lucky. Nearing the end of Kinney, you see a group of people and a dog down there. We're almost done with Kinney. Kinney Bridge is in view. Crossing Kinney Bridge. Making headway. Whew. We're probably real close to 2 kilometers from the truck. Well, that's pretty exciting. It's been a long day. I'm feeling pretty beat up. Ready to be out of here. And I know it isn't too terribly much further, so let's get There's the prettiest sign I've seen all day. 1 kilometer to the vehicle. That's good. This body's starting to hurt pretty good, so I'm looking forward to getting there. Shan't be long now. Here we are, back at the trailhead. Just about the right time too. Pretty much finished. We were not intending on coming out today. We were going to explore around in Robson Pass and then start down and either camp at Whitehorn or Kinney, but because there was nothing to see up at Robson Pass because of clouds, we just started down. We got to Kinney at around 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and it's like, do we want to set up a camp and then sit there for 5 or 6 hours till we can go to bed? And we thought, nah, let's adapt. So we did. So here we are, back at the trailhead. And I'm okay with that. Didn't make any sense just to sit there and turn around and go back down the next morning.
Thanks for joining me on the world famous Berg Lake Trail in Mount Robson. Hope you enjoyed the views, the winter views up there. Emperor Falls and Berg Glacier were pretty fine while we were up there, and we got a little bit of sun. But that was about it. So we're out of there and planning the next one. So do come back. Catch us on the next one. Bye now.